right, so I gave you all some time to do the do now, right? Okay, so it's a think of your most recent purchase of an online app or product, right? You had to tell me how much you paid and do you think it was reasonable. So only 10 out of 12 people responded to the Pear Deck. All right, so let me read some of those answers. So somebody said they spent $36. It would have been reasonable if the package wasn't stolen, but the item seemed to be worth the price. Oh, sorry that happened. Somebody said I bought my mom a teacup for Amazon for her birthday for like $18, which included the delivery fee. I thought it was a good price since the teacup is very nicely decorated. It is made from good materials and it came with a beautiful matching spoon. All right. Somebody said the most recent purchase I made was some lights on Amazon for my mom. They were originally $20, but turned out to be $15 since they were on sale. I think it was a reasonable price because they are dangling curtain lights. With around 10 strings of light, and I've seen some at Target or at other stores with less strings for the same price or higher. All right. Somebody said the most recent thing I bought was $1,200. Well, it was $1,200. I think it was a reasonable price, but I still bought it. Are you saying that I think it was not a reasonable price? All right. My most recent purchase was a PS4 controller. It was $60, and I think yes, it was a reasonable price because the price of a controller, or it can be more. Depends on where you're going. I paid $70. Yes, was because I got $5. I got 5 stuff for $70. All right. I paid $25 free shipping. PlayStation. All right. So everybody, thank you for sharing out what you said you purchased. All right. So with different business models, people pay different things. So today I want to talk about describe the unit of sale for different business models in the tech sector. All right. So today our purpose, all right, is to define and describe units of sales for different business models in the tech sector. So remember, our whole purpose of doing this is so we can be able to fill out the financials unit, right? The financial information and operations, which is section 3.3 of section 3 of our business plan template. Okay, so we need to fill out 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, and 3.5 of the business plan template. Okay, so that's our whole purpose of doing this. We learning how to calculate the financials unit. All right, but first you need to know what the definition of one unit is, right? And to be able to define your one unit of sale as I have laid out in this business plan template. Okay. Mustafa, I recognize that you're here. Thank you. I will update attendance. All right. So I'm going back to the PowerPoint, right? So we're going to continue our conversation about business models and the units of sales for each type of business model. All right. And then we're going to work together to identify some units of sales based on different business models. And then we're going to work individually to identify the unit sales for 2 different cases. All right. So we're going to do that. All right. Thank you. All right. So the vocabulary. All right. So I want to go over a couple words, right? The vocabulary for today's lesson. All right. So for the business model, remember, a business model is the systematic process a company implements to achieve its revenue goals, to survive, and to grow. All right. So it's how the business generate revenue. How does the business, what kind of models you got in place, or what type of systems do you have in place to generate revenue or make a profit? All right. So we've been talking about the following models. So you got the pay per download model. That's what a user pays to download content. You got the freemium model, right? That's where a product or service is provided free of charge, and then money is charged to access additional features or to remove ads. All right. Then you got the virtual goods model, right? The virtual goods model is when the user purchases the digital objects and cyber money for use in online communities or online games. All right. And then you got the ad-based revenue models. That's what companies pay to display their ads on your website or in your app. All right. And then you got the subscription model, right? That's where the user pays a recurrent subscription fee for access to a product, service, or the content. All right. So those are the different models. And then y'all know what a business model is. All right. Just to refresh our memory. These terms should already be written in your notebook, right? Because remember we talked about them previously in the previous lessons. All right. So let's talk about defining a one unit of sale in a product-based business. All right. So this is an example. All right. So I'm gonna be asking y'all to respond to some stuff in the chat. So I need you all to respond in the chat when I ask you to respond in the chat. Okay? Because I didn't create a Pear Deck activity for these, so I want you to respond in the chat. So this is Crystal Ball's Cupcake Connection, right? That's the name of the business. Crystal Ball sells homemade cupcakes by the half dozen. 6 cupcakes for $12. So you get 6 cupcakes for $12. His unit of sale is what? 6 cupcakes. All right. Sometimes customers only want to buy 1 cupcake. So when customers only want to buy 1 cupcake, they end up paying Crystal Ball. He ended up charging them $3.25 for the individual cupcake. Now I want you all to do a simple math problem real quick. All right, because say if somebody want to pay, you know, they only want to buy 1 or 2 cupcakes. All right, I want you all to do a little math problem. I want you all to do 325 times 6. So remember, he sell each individual cupcake for $3.25. I want you all to do $3.25 times 6 and tell me what that math is in the chat. So somebody calculate $3.25 times 6. All right, so I know. All right, Nomi, I don't know how you got all right, okay, all right. I don't know how you got 1956, but all right, okay, cool. All right, thank you. All right, so I'm looking in the chat, right? So I know told us, right, that and Jackie and some other people, right? So Daniel started out. So I know Daniel and Jackie and Nomi. All right, everybody said it's $19.50. All right, so if I go back to looking at Crystal Ball's price, paying paying $12 for 6 cupcakes is not bad, right? Because if you go by the individual price, you're gonna be paying $19.50. So you're getting a deal, getting 6 cupcakes at $12. All right. So no matter what your business is, you got to make sure that you define what your unit of sale is. You know, so you can generate a profit, generate revenue, okay, and still make money and be profitable. And also, you know what I'm saying, keeping your prices low enough to where they favor your customers so they'll keep buying your product. All right. So this is an example of defining a one unit of sale in a product-based business, like I said, if you're selling cupcakes. Now you can apply this model to like most businesses, the unit of sale for it. But for Crystal Ball's Cupcake Connection, this is the model that's working for his business. Okay. All right. Does everybody understand like the one unit of sale for a product-based business? Comment yes or no in the chat. Thank you, Daniel, for responding right away. So I'm looking at the chat to see what your responses are. So thank you, Daniel, Adno, Nomi, Mr. Martinez, all right, Chris. So it's good that we understand the concept of defining one unit of sale in a product-based business. All right, so let's move on. All right. Now, the unit of sale for a pay-per-download business, or, you know, business, app, website, whichever one you want to call it. All right. So everybody know about Minecraft, right? So Minecraft's unit of sale is 1 download of the game. All right. So you get 1 download and boom, that's the unit of sale. You pay that flat fee and you got access to all the gaming content for that game. All right. So if you download Minecraft on a PC, a Mac, or a Linux device, you're paying $27 for that download one time. All right. Just like when you go to the store and buy a game system or a game, right? You paying $27. All right. The game console. All right. So say if you got an Xbox or a PlayStation, all right, or any other device that can download games, you're paying $20 flat fee, right? For that unit of sale for that download. All right. Or if you download it on your mobile device, so if you got an Apple or Android device, you're paying $7 per download. So that is the unit of sale for a pay per download. Okay. Does everybody understand that? I want you all to use the raise hand feature. All right. So use the raise hand feature right here. So y'all see me using it. If you understand the concept of the unit of sale for pay per download, please raise your hand. All right, so Jacqueline, I don't see your. All right, y'all gotta raise your hand, like, so I know. So please press the raise your hand button. If you look on your screen, near the where you hang up, where you turn your camera on, mute your mic, and all those functions, you will see a lower hand or a raise hand button. I want you to raise your hand if you understand that concept. All right, some people still didn't raise their hand. I couldn't find it. Oh, you found it now, though, right? All right, okay. So now that we see that button, all right, now you can lower your hand. So lower your hand by turning the button off. So click it on it again, and it'll turn off. So Chris, go ahead, lower your hand. Wendy, lower your hand. Samantha, go ahead, lower your hand, because I'm going to ask you all to do this again. All right, thank you. Okay, moving on. So I'm going back. Now, the next unit of sale is for a virtual goods model. So everybody know, like in college, or I'm sorry, in high school, you all take the SAT test. All right, it's a service or a company called Princeton Review. They help you study for the SAT test, ACT test, and other type of tests. Right. So I'm gonna just speak to SAT because that's the one you all know. So Princeton Review has an online and in-person courses as well as offer tutoring. So built into their platform, they also offer live instruction or computer-based tools where they got like different type of exams and drills. All right. So they do examples. They help you prep for the SAT, the GRE, or the ACT test. Right. So they have different options and class sizes are offered for each, and the price depends on which option you choose. All right. So that is an example unit of sale for virtual goods model. All right. So raise your hand, right? Using the raise your hand button. All right. If you understand the unit of sale for virtual goods model. All right. Thank you, Nomi, Samantha. Thank you, Daniel, Katz, Nayeli, Mauricio, Otno, Jacqueline. All right. So I see who understand and don't understand. All right, based off you raise your hand. All right, now y'all can lower your hands. So go ahead, lower your hand. All right. All right, so that's the unit of sale. So you can also do this. So my daughter be playing some games, right? So this just kind of a little bit more adoration on a virtual goods model. So some of the games she play, they give you like certain stuff for free, right? But say if it's one of them games like where they like doing makeup and all that, I can buy more virtual goods on that game by paying like some more money. So it might say, all right, you can buy 2 more different color nail polishes by paying $1. All right, so I pay $1 of real money, right? I'll put in my credit card information. I'll pay $1, and then it'll unlock her having the feature of being able to buy more nail polish for the nail game that she playing. All right, different colors. Okay. So that's another example of the unit of sale for virtual goods. So $1, right, buys me 2 virtual goods of that nail polish. All right, inside that game that specific game that she's playing. All right. Now moving on. So this is the unit of sale for an ad-based model. So everybody know about Pandora. All right. So remember, Pandora provides internet radio streams and music recommendations based on listening habits. So, if you listen to music, Pandora eventually learn your listening habits and the songs you like. They'll also give you recommendations so you can upgrade your library of music. So Pandora uses a total of 3 different business models. Okay. All right. So it start out, you download the app for free with the freemium model. And then, when you getting free access to it, for every for every number of songs you listen to, you watch an ad. All right, or in between songs, you watch ads, right? So you're using the freemium model, but you getting exposed to ads. So that's them incorporating 2 different models. But if you so you can stream music for free with ads. Now, if you pay a small monthly subscription fee, you can stream music with no ads. So that's them incorporating that 3rd model of being subscription based. So some of you all might have businesses that might be freemium, ad based, and subscription, or ad-based and subscription, or freemium then subscription, whichever one. All right. So you need to be able to calculate your unit of sale for each one of those models. But specifically speaking for Pandora, right? The unit of sale for ad-based users is one ad. So one ad impression, right? So Pandora gets $1 per 1,000 impressions for that ad. So if somebody click on that ad or watch that ad, they get $1 for every 1,000 impressions on that ad. All right, does that make sense? So comment yes or no in the chat if you understand the unit of sale for ad-based model. Thank you, Daniel. I'm looking in the chat, so thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Nomi, Arno, Maria. Thank you, Jackie. Some of y'all not commenting in the chat, so I don't know if you understand it or not. So that's why I'm asking you to comment in the chat box. Samantha, thank you. Brisada, thank you. Nayeli, thank you. Juan, thank you. Ashley, thank you. Alright, so I'm having y'all comment because it's me like checking for your understanding. So if you're not understanding something, I can give more examples or elaborate more. Because remember, I'm introducing you to it today, but then you should be able to know how to calculate the unit of sale for each one of these models for your business model that you chose. All right, so I want to make sure that you understand all of them, just in case you're using more than one model inside your business on your Apple website. Okay, and I'm gonna give you all my example. Okay, all right, moving on. Now for the subscription model, this is a sample calculation of a unit for sale for a subscription model. So everybody know they got online versions of newspapers now, right? So newspapers, not like paper newspapers, not really selling that much, because guess what? People can pull up music on their phone, on their computers, right? Or different type of mobile devices. Like you can even pull it up on your iPhone. I mean, not your iPhone, your iWatch, right? Your Apple Watch. I'm saying iWatch. I don't know why I'm saying iPad. But anyway, the subscription based model for like New York Times, for instance, right? They have a freemium version, right? A subscription version, and then they got an ad-based version, right? I mean, well, the freemium model incorporates the ad-based, but if you don't want to watch ads, you can just purchase the subscription. All right. So with New York Times, you can read 10 articles per month for free. All right, but if you try to do more than 10 articles per month, it's going to suggest that you purchase a subscription, and it'll like, populate the different type of subscription plans they got. All right. And then you need to subscribe to read more. So you cannot read more unless you subscribe, right? And then, or unless you got to wait till that next month. All right. And then it also has it so you can access, your subscription. If you paying for the subscription, you can access it from multiple devices, right? You can access it from the web. You can access it from your smartphone, or you can access it on your tablet. Like if you got like the little, iPads and all those Android tablets and stuff, you can access it on those devices as well. All right. So in the chat box, all right, I want you all to tell me, do you understand the unit of sale for a subscription model? All right. Daniel responded with the yes, always starting us off. So I know he paying attention. Know me. Thank you. Samantha. Thank you. Chris, I saw you raising your hand. Thank you. Wally. Thank you. Juan Hernandez. Thank you. All right, so I hope this all making sense to you all as far as defining the one unit of sale. All right, so each unit of sale that you're trying to sell, you should be able to define that based off your business model. So if you're selling cupcakes, well, all right, I don't want to use that example because we already use it. Somebody tell me, all right, Brisada, you selling beauty products, right? So each unit of sale, you would say, all right, so say if you selling shampoo, right? I don't even know if you're selling shampoo. I'm gonna say your makeup. All right. Say if you selling makeup, right? So your one unit will be, so maybe people pay $5. No, I'm gonna say $10, right? People pay $10 for a set of 6 different makeup colors. That can be an example of one of your units of sales. All right. So for 5 makeup colors, you pay $10 for a case of 5 different makeup colors. So that's your unit of sale. That way you making a profit. You able to, purchase your makeup from your vendor and, make a profit as well. Okay. That's just an example. All right. Everybody got different businesses. So that's just an example I'm using. All right. So now let's talk about the unit of sale for a freemium model, right? So say for example, if you got Skype. So Skype is an instant messenger with video capabilities. Well, video call capabilities. Everybody knows. So Microsoft owns Skype, in case y'all didn't know. So pretty much when you buy a new computer and stuff, you're not gonna have to download Skype on there. It's already gonna be on there. All right, because it's when Microsoft monopolize stuff, they put their own products on their products, which makes total sense, right? So users download and use Skype for free when contacting other Skype members. So if somebody else got Skype, you can talk to them for free. They can talk to you for free. All right, so you really don't have to pay for the app. Now, it comes into play when you got to pay for it. If you want to make calls to like mobile phones or landline phones, you have to pay a monthly subscription fee. And they got like the different subscription fees or whatever. All right, you can talk to people in other countries and stuff too. All right. And then, when the pandemic first happened, right, a lot of companies probably didn't have no platform as far as like having their business meetings online. All right, so Skype, they already had a platform, but it got more popular after the pandemic. So like I said, COVID has been a gift and a curse to businesses. All right, some businesses, the pandemic created a disruption, and they had technologies that wasn't being utilized by a lot of businesses. And now those businesses are utilizing those products and services now to keep their businesses running smoothly. But anyway, Skype has a feature where you can do Skype for Business, where the business pays a monthly subscription, right, for all they meet, and they can hold their meetings and all that type of stuff, whatever. All right, so they got a platform to where they can host their meetings. All right, in case they don't want to use Zoom, or maybe they don't got Google Meets. All right, so that's the platform that they'll all use. All right. So that is the unit of sale for the freemium model. All right. All right. I'm not going to ask y'all, do y'all understand the freemium model? Because I think this is the easiest one to understand. Okay. All right. So we finna do a little activity, and I need y'all either to turn y'all mics on and talk or respond in the chat, because I don't want y'all to respond to the Pear Deck. Do not respond in the Pear Deck, okay? Just respond in the chat when I ask you, because I'm going to break this one up into chunks, all right? It wasn't working responding in the Pear Deck in the other classes, so that's why I'm saying we'll do it this way. All right, so this is identifying a unit of sale for somebody's fictitious company. So Jerry has built a mobile game. The user must complete levels to save a princess from a monster that has stolen her from her castle. Players can purchase special tools and weapons. The game requires a smartphone and a data connection and can be played as multiplayer game. It is available as an app in the iTunes and Google Play stores. Which business model and units of sale are appropriate for Jerry's game? So let's talk about the virtual goods model first. Yeah, it is a Mario ripoff. All right, don't tell nobody. Come on now. All right, anyway, I was hoping y'all wouldn't catch on to that. All right, but this is just an example, y'all. This is a fictitious business. Like, that's why it should be easy to come up with the business model for this, because you already seen it before. All right, so virtual goods. So what's an example unit of sale for the virtual goods model for this game that Jerry has built? You can respond in the chat box. All right, so give me a price though. So for every, like, give me an example. So Nomi said purchase the tools and weapons, right? So you will purchase the virtual goods on the games. So give me a price for the tools and weapons. So for $1 you can purchase 5. Well, that's my example. All right, so I know, and Jackie, I'm gonna incorporate y'all thing. All right, so and Samantha, I'm gonna put yours in there too. All right, so for 99 cents, you can purchase 5 tokens. 1 token buys you a sword or whatever type of weapon you want to say. All right, so you putting a price on those. So all right, so you could say 75 cents buy you a sword. 80 cents buy you I don't know what, a shield. I don't know, like whatever kind of special weapons and tools you need. All right, you're gonna need a rope, right? If you're trying to save it from a castle. All right, so I'm gonna say 50 cents or 75 cents for a rope. So you would just put a price tag on those different virtual goods in the games. So do y'all understand the concept of the virtual goods for this? Well, I think y'all do. All right, based off y'all answers. All right. Now let's go to the freemium model. So we done with virtual goods, y'all. We on freemium now. So somebody tell me an example unit of sale for the freemium model. So how can I, turn this game right into a freemium, right? Well, give me an example unit of sale. I'm giving y'all time to type, so that's why I'm pausing. All right. No, well, we remember we using freemium, so we don't want to talk about ads. So think about freemium specifically, right? So freemium model. All right. What's an example unit of sale? Any ideas? You can respond in the chat. So for the freemium model specifically, what's an example unit of sale for the freemium model? Do y'all want me to give y'all a hint? Do y'all need a hint for this one? Downloading it in extra level. I know you getting close. Okay. So focus. All right. So I know. Let me help you expand on your idea. So if you focusing on levels, right? So in extra level, all right. So the first freemium, right? The first 3 levels are free. All right. But after that first 3 levels being free, so from level, say if it's 10 levels total, right? The first 3 levels are free. Levels 4 through 10 require you to pay some type of money. All right. So that can be how you incorporate the unit of sale for the freemium model. All right. Do y'all understand that? Comment yes or no in the chat so I can know that y'all understand that one. All right. So the subscription model. All right. That might be the easiest one, right? So basically, to keep playing the game and getting more levels, right? You just pay a certain amount of money every month. All right. So I don't think I need to explain that one, right? Y'all understand the subscription model for that one. So example unit of sale will be basically you paying like $4 a month or whatever, or $2.99 a month, whatever price you want to charge, or 99 cents a month. You get to unlock 3 levels or 2 levels or whatever you want to say. All right, depending on like how often people want to play the games and stuff. All right, so that's how you can incorporate the subscription model. All right, so I want you all to be thinking like you're gonna have to do a sample activity like this on your own, right? But it's gonna be for your business idea. So just how I gave you the scenario of what your business is. All right, you're gonna have to come up with an example unit of sale for each type of those models. Some of y'all businesses consist of multiple models, whether it's virtual goods, freemium, ad-based, subscription. You're gonna tell how you're gonna make a profit off that. What's your example unit of sale? So say if the different examples. All right, I'm gonna give you all my sample, right? So this is your independent work assignment. We're gonna be working on this a couple of days, so it's okay if y'all don't finish today. I'm just introducing y'all to it, and tomorrow I'll elaborate on it some more. So choosing your unit of sale. So you should choose your unit of sale. You should know what that is. All right, that's what this activity is. Based on your proposed business model, you're going to develop at least 3 possible units of sale for your business idea. Each model should have different pricing. So just like we did for this activity right here, you have to do the same thing for your business model. You must provide a statement of rationale for your pricing decision. That's at the end of it, okay? Please, you either going to write this in your Nifty Startup Tech 2 notebook or on a Google Doc for later use on the business plan template activity. So everybody saw you're going to have to define your unit of sale, right? You're going to have to write that into the business plan template activity. So I'm asking you to either write it down in your notebook or on a blank Google Doc, and that way you have access to it, and all you got to do is just copy and paste it or type it into the business plan template. So this activity is going to be put into section 3 of the business plan template. All right, so that's how it's going to work. Your independent work, you're going to do it on a separate document, but you can copy and paste it into the business plan template once you're done. All right, so it's gonna be a couple of lessons this quarter that's like, for quarter 3 that's like that. Okay, so you doing it on a separate doc, but you're gonna end up or on in your notebook, but you're going to transfer it into the business plan template. All right, now I want to give you all an example of my. I didn't put my freemium model on here. I was supposed to put my little demo session slide on here, but I didn't. But I got my subscription stuff. So my business incorporates using the freemium model and the subscription model. Okay, so this is me defining my units of sales. So with my subscription model, I have 5 different plans. All right, I got the demo session, which is not listed on here. I'm gonna make sure I add it on here, so y'all will know. And then I got my other ones. I have a pay-as-you-go plan, a learner plan, a go-getter plan, and a top-notch plan. Okay, so for my pay-as-you-go plan, all right, I told you I broke it down, right? So for $15, right, you get 30. I'm sorry, the pay for every minute is 50 cents. All right, so I charge 50 cents a minute for my pay-as-you-go plan. So if y'all break down, that's $15 per 30 minutes. My learner plan, so you get 2 hours of tutoring per month, right? This is a subscription, right? Per month, right? That's 120 minutes of tutoring a month, right? You spend $12.50 for every 30 minutes. So I'm breaking you down my financials so you can know like my pricing, right? My go-getter plan, right? For 5 hours of tutoring or 300 minutes, right? Every month you get you spend $9.99 for every 30 minutes, right? So that ends up costing you like 33 cents a minute. All right, my top-notch plan, right? You get 20 hours of tutoring, or AKA 1,200 minutes per month. You spend $7.50. You spend $7.50 per 30 minutes, and then if you like do the financials for it, it's 25 cents a minute. All right, so that's my breakdown of my business model. So remember, I got freemium and I have the subscription model. So I broke you down, right? My economics of 1 unit is $49 for this plan. Is right. It's $49 for 2 hours, $99 for 5 hours, and $2.99 for 20 hours. Because remember, I'm a tutoring service, so I charge about a minute or about an hour. Okay, so those are my options. I need to add the demo version, so it's going to be another slide added. Another column added to this. But my demo version is free, so you get a free 30-minute tutoring session. Once that 30-minute tutoring session is over with, I'm going to send people to this page on my website, right, which I got right here. I'm going to send them to this page on my website, all right, and then they're going to click activate that plan. Y'all can see I got my demo session, right? So they sign up for that free demo session. All right. And then after the demo session, they don't pay nothing. You don't even have to have no credit card or nothing. It's going to link you to, when you click on this, it's basically going to ask you for my information. It's going to take you to my sign up page. You're going to choose the date and time you want to sign up. I'm going to log in on that time. You're going to log in on that time. And then we're going to basically talk about all the stuff that you need tutoring in. All right. I will help you I will show you like an example of how I tutor and stuff. All right, and then actually tutor you on something. All right, but all that has to happen in that 30 minutes. After that 30-minute session is over, all right, I'm gonna tell you about my different plans. I'm gonna tell you about my pay-as-you-go plan. All right, my learner plan, my go-getter plan, and then my top-notch plan. Okay, so that's me showing you all how I incorporated my economics in 1 unit into my website, and then I'm also gonna fill it out on my business plan template. Okay. All right. Does anybody have any questions? I'm looking at the chat. Does anybody have any questions about this, what we covered today? All right. So tomorrow it'll be a work time where I'm gonna give you all time to talk about it. I will re-go over some stuff that I covered today. But tomorrow you will, you will work on your stuff, and then that way me and Mr. Martinez can give you all feedback and help you one-on-one if you need help with anything. Okay? But other than that, it's now 12:30. All right, so everybody have a good lunch. Have a good day, and I will see you all tomorrow. All right, thank you, Mr. Martinez.
Well, I wish I could help out more, but you're welcome.
All right, it's cool. Thank you.
Mr. Patterson, is there anything that